Hello, welcome everyone to the Distraction TEW series, week 2 in May. If you haven't checked out week 1, go back and do that as I try to book on the fly. Joseph, far more prepared than I am. We left off with our first shows. I'm running Raw, Joseph is running SmackDown. Let's get into it.
Indeed, we've all read all the comments that came in, right, Jeremy? We're not recording this in one big block. We've read everything. So many hot reviews for SmackDown. Did you not see that, Jeremy? How excited were people about the blue brand this week? Incredible.
I know, I feel bad because for the first week I do a big intro with everything, and then for this week I'm like, all right, let's just continue to pick up where we left off here. I don't feel like doing a big 20-minute intro every single week because that just takes up time. Let's just get into the booking. If you want the big intro spiel, then watch the first week. Watch the product, folks.
Yeah, I mean, every week on our wrestling show, we do a long intro to stall about watching wrestling. So if you want that, then that's the place for it, right? This is... So we're going to try to get down to brass tacks here. We're onto the booking screen. Here we go.
All right. We're in the Southwest region. Stockton Arena. We got special guests, Nick and Nate Diaz at ringside for this one.
Matt Riddle segment with the Diaz brothers, please.
Oh, that would be great. Matt Riddle's in a match this week. I completely forgot which match he was going to book. I was supposed to book because it's been a week now. But Matt Riddle is in a match this week. He's in the four-way. All right. We are going to kick off with the tournament. Second round, or not the second round, the second half of the bracket. I like how I booked next week's matches, and now I completely forgot who I booked in these next week matches.
Last week's show should help a little bit, right? It should, I think. Oh, no, yeah, it doesn't.
No, that's where I'm at. So I completely forgot who was actually in that segment. That's fantastic. All right.
It was AJ Perfect, Seth, and then the last one
Andrade,
you could not figure out for a while. Andrade,
yeah.
That's it, right? Yeah.
All right. Mr. Perfect and Andrade is your match here, ladies and gentlemen. That's your opener.
Wow.
That's a strong opener right there.
This is that ROH pure title you was promising us, isn't it? This is kind of what a match. Wow.
Oh, they're getting time. This is the wrestling brand. Joe, you can do all your promos and everything. This is the wrestling brand right here. Storytelling.
Yeah.
This is the one storytelling match. All right, let me go ahead and book AJ and Seth. That's going to be the main event.
I respect this. I do. I mean, I must say, I like to think that, I don't know who your announcers are, Mauro and Paulie, right?
Yeah.
How many times is Mauro going to point out that on Raw we don't make fat jokes? Huh? Jim Ross, when he was NWA, man, he would be like, in every match he ever announced, he'd be like, we don't do posing here, folks. This is wrestling. That's what Mauro's running with here. We don't do fat jokes. We do wrestling.
All right, I've got AJ, Seth, Perfect, and Andrade, and I need my fatal four-way match. I don't remember who was in this either. It was I don't think I advertised this match, so at least I have an out in that regard. I know Riddle was one of them. It was Riddle, Balor, Black, and somebody else.
Yes. I'm not sure who the other one was, but there was another one. Definitely was the four-way.
It was a good worker. I mean, everybody on this roster is a good worker, but I might just do
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
It was Mustafa Ali, definitely,
okay. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Because I remember you mentioning him, okay. Certainly.
Get all these matches out of
Exciting times here.
So Riddle, Balor. So the winner of this match will move on to face Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship at Backlash.
At Final Battle or Death Before Dishonor. Too Cold Scorpio is never going to not be comedic to me when I see him appear on these screens. It's just tremendous to me. I love the Too Cold Scorpio usage. I didn't see it coming, but I enjoy it.
We are going with Aleister Black as the victor in this one.
Big plans for Mr. Aleister Black, or not really? He's just winning this match.
Wait and see, Joseph. Wait and see. Let's see how
Roughly
it plays out.
translates to I have no idea.
Let's see how it plays out, Joseph. Look at this. We've already booked half the show just with 3 matches. This is so much easier than when we tried to do WCW and WWF.
I'm telling you, man, ROH need to be watching this. You've cracked the code, right, for these good match shows. Look at the times here. Everything's in line. I love it. I love it.
All right. These first 3 shows, ladies and gentlemen, we just got to get through them, get to our big pay-per-view, and once we get done with the pay-per-view, then things are going to start to really take shape. But until then, we just got to get through these shows and get titles on people and get people in the right position. Okay, we're going to do a New Day match. New Day's going to just have a match.
Are they happy in this match like last week's promo or not?
New Day are always happy. Always. It's going to be Xavier and an E for this one. Big E. They're going to be taking on the team of... I have no idea.
I sensed you didn't. I must say, I did sense you. I was waiting. I didn't want to talk on your announcement there, but I thought there is not an announcement here, is there?
They're gonna be taking on. Actually, you know what? I got it. Fans are not gonna be happy because last week I said we don't do screwy finishes. We do screwy finishes here.
Wow.
The Bar against Cesaro, classic match right there.
# new era.
It's going 12 minutes, but it's ending in a DQ. Actually, you know what? It's going to end in a 15-minute time limit draw. Don't know why 15 minutes. Just don't want to go. I needed a time limit, and that's the time limit.
Can I just say, in my mind, you've never announced time limit or said anything about it until this match. And then as they're walking to the ring, like Mike Rome or whoever is like, this match has a 15-minute time limit. As quick as he can, he says that. No one talks about it. And then the bell starts ringing. I like that a lot.
And yeah, other tag team matches probably aren't having a 15-minute time limit. That seems
never
like
again.
I won't do that. I'll go.
No, please do. I love this. I think you should make time limits a thing that you do often. I think it's very good.
Like, I don't mind doing time limits, but then it's going to be, this one's 15 minutes, but then I'm going to do like a tag team match next week that goes like 17 minutes. And it's like, all right, why wasn't that time limit longer? For this match, for this particular show, we only got 15 minutes to give this tag match. All right, folks?
Yeah, it's the whole TV time remaining deal.
Yeah.
Right? It's fine. I like it.
All right. That's what happens when you have no plans on what you're doing.
The Bar are just thrown back together to have time limit draws. I love it.
The Bar, they had their big return last week. They beat Two Smokes, and it's all good.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I thought you were going to beat them. I was convinced you were just going to beat the Bar immediately, so I prefer what you've done here, actually.
I've got plans. I do have plans for the Bar. I promise everybody. I've got plans for Two Smokes more than the Bar. The Bar, I need tag teams, and they were available to me.
I must say, I mean, I know this program, this series probably has like an actual name, like, you know, traditional one, like Booking TEW or whatever, but it should really just be called I've Got Plans, trust me, because that's what this show is. It's us two trying to convince the other that we have plans.
I don't think I'm very convincing at all. That's the thing. I know I'm not convincing at all. Like, I've pretty much proven that I'm not convincing in this. Okay. We're going to do a Jeff Hardy promo just to let people know he's on Raw. Is the Jeff Hardy video package. The ladies, the men, the kids, everybody loves young Jeffrey Hardy.
I mean, I'm thankful for this segment because I didn't know he was on Raw, so I actually needed him to tell me because I had no idea. So I'm glad for this, very much so.
Exactly. Thank you. So we got the Jeffrey Hardy video there. I'm looking, and I legitimately do have plans for these people. It's just I've got to get through these shows and get champions and whatnot. Yeah,
this is the difficulty, right? This is what, when I said to you, like when we was doing this, I was like, that new champs deal is not as fun as it appears, right?
Yeah,
because you start having to format brackets in your mind and stuff. It is not good.
It's really not. I wish I had just like crowned champions and gone from there, because now that I'm actually trying to do this, it's just like I don't know what I'm doing. I just came up with how I'm crowning my women's champion, and you're gonna love it, Joseph. You're gonna love it.
Battle Royal.
It's not a battle royal. You're gonna love just how I crown this women's champion, though. All right.
Does everyone bow down to the queen?
You're gonna have to wait, Joseph. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh no. Okay.
All right. What are we doing? I need to do women's video package, ladies and gentlemen.
The revolution is back again.
We are gonna do a women's match. This is actually part of the story here. So we're gonna have a couple women's matches on this show, and I realize that I've kind of already hit matches heavy, but some of these, the women's unfortunately aren't gonna get quite as much time.
Oh no.
Britt Baker over Sonya Deville, as expected.
Okay. Right. I thought you were going to do something really bold there and do like a 2-minute Britt Baker squash.
No. They got like 6 minutes. You know, they'll get some time.
That's fine.
Yeah. They get some time there. We're gonna do women's tag team match. So we're getting the women on the show after last week's complaints that there was no women's matches. People were highly upset over this. So we listened to the audience there. The women are gonna get 2 matches here. I have Big Show on my roster. Okay, sure, why not?
This is a big moment here for the women's. Look at this, the Boston Hug connection. Back at it, Dakota Kai. There's a lot of women here that are very good.
Yeah, I know. Dakota and Io against Boston Hug.
Blockbuster. Main event any Full Sail in the world.
This is going to be the steal the show right here. We're going to, these women are going to go out there to steal the show. I'm going to leave it up to the game to who wins, Joseph.
There's definitely some kind of legit boss stump bump coming up in this match, right? Like some kind of chaotic, something that's going to be gift for years to come, and we can all kind of, was it a boss or was it not? Well, leave it for you to decide, Jeremy. Anyway, it's called the match percentage here, Jeremy. Good Lord.
It's our weekly Charlotte promo segment. Big ratings as always.
I hope by the time these episodes come out, Charlotte has like turned the NXT ratings around, and all of this comes across even better than it already does.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're not gonna have to worry about that.
No, I feel you're right, but still, it's a great fault.
Bret Hart and Daniel Bryan. Oh man, that's next week, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting Bret Hart and Daniel Bryan in the main event next week.
Wow, really? That's the thing you're doing next week?
It's part of the tournament, Joseph. It's part of the tournament.
I respect it. I mean, I feel like Bret would be, even if he's going to stay a babyface, I feel like he would be a massive dick in this match, just for the sake of the match's balance. You know, I feel like you get mean Bret in this match,
probably,
which I like very much.
Because you're getting AJ Styles and Mr. Perfect next week as well.
True. Wow, this is blockbuster.
This is a good roster. This is a very good roster that I've constructed. Not to pat myself on the back, but this is a very good roster that I've constructed.
I feel like both of us need to concede that like our rosters definitely should be good. Like,
yeah,
we had 5 picks, right? Like, they should be good, I think.
All right, we got to do a Walter Squash. Who are we calling up from developmental here? Who kind of has a name that we can just use? You know what? Elias. He was the star of NXT last week. You're going to see him on Raw this week.
Does he get to play his guitar, or is he like a full, just nameless loser here? I'm unsure.
He's just in the ring as Elias, and he tries to talk, and Walter comes out. You know, it's the typical Elias segment where he tries to talk and to release him. It gets interrupted. Upper mid Carter for Elias. You think he's gonna be?
Wow.
You think he's gonna be angry that he's not gonna like this booking? You know, you get that whole deal where
Yes, yeah.
so and so is very angry that they're having to lose this match.
I think he's going to outperform Walter in the games mind, which is tremendous.
Oh,
for me,
100% he is. But
that's great.
It'll put Walter over, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Walter's overness is, but I guess the issue is like NXT UK that is a bit of a cap, right? It's tough.
There you go.
No.
Does that? Oh, it doesn't pop up on the screen for everybody. That's disappointing.
He's furious.
Yeah, Elias is furious. I want everyone to actually see this, so I'm gonna.
This is the part of the technical. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's coming, folks. Trust me. It's very exciting. Elias is furious.
There you go. Elias is very furious that he has to lose this match. But
loudly complaining. Loudly.
Yes. We don't care.
Wow.
Continue. Yes, we're continuing. We're not worried.
I love that. Like, I understand you did that for future reference, like you allowed the people to see it. But I love that after all that, you're just like, we don't care. Anyway, go.
There we go. All right.
Okay. Wow.
A lot of
much
matches.
Swifter booking process here, Jeremy. Much swifter booking process.
Yeah,
this week,
once the first show was out of the way and I saw the roster again and got plans laid down, it much easier to book these shows. And again, going forward, these shows will be much faster. Just that first week, it just had to, in my head, picture what I was going to do. We're going to do another Brain Busters video. Let people know they're coming. Let people know they're fresh.
So in these videos, Jeremy, are we getting like shots of them doing moves, or are we getting some hilarious Arn and Tulliness? Like, I'm unsure. I just want to know. It doesn't make any difference in the game's mind. I'm just trying to vision this a little bit, you know?
We're getting them. It's basically just them like doing moves, beating people up, them talking, just saying, "Hey, tag team wrestling, we're bringing it back. You know, we're tired of the New Day guys having fun, being happy. We're not about that. No flips, just fists, Joseph."
Yeah, I've never heard any of that stuff before. That sounds like totally novel, just novel stuff. I like it a lot. I like that a lot. Very good stuff there, Jeremy. Off the top of the head, right? I appreciate it.
That's right. Actually, I do have plans for all of this stuff. It's just I've got to get through these weeks.
Yeah, I mean, New Day versus the Brainbusters is like, that is a long tag program, right? That's not one you just burn through. Like, there's a lot to get there.
Right, definitely. Exactly. And now I'm even questioning, you know what, we're not going to do New Day against the Bar. Yeah. Okay.
Time limit draw has been taken from us.
We're going to do a singles match. We're going to do Big E against Sheamus.
I must admit, Jeremy, that is less exciting to me, but I still like it very much. I do. Time limit draws, I had that sold. I was all in.
Plans change, Joseph. Plans change.
They do. The business has changed, apparently, right?
The business has changed, as I've said for many weeks now. Double DQ. We get interference from everybody. Cesaro's out there. It's a big schmoz. Big schmoz.
Makes sense.
Xavier, Kofi, just big schmoz here. New Day has the numbers advantage, which don't worry about that, everybody.
Oh no, was that a tease of something to come?
That was a tease of something to come.
Well, it's the big show.
Don't ruin the plans here, Joseph. All right.
I'm sorry.
I need more angles and stuff because I just don't have any right now. Okay, so we've got two smokes. They're chilling. They're smoking. They're hanging out with the Diaz brothers. That's the gimmick you're getting. Them with the Diaz brothers. Yeah. They're reflecting on their loss last week, and they're saying, you know what? We're a new team. It's okay. Let's not worry about it, and we'll be all right.
You know, I was actually thinking, like, I look at Matt Riddle as a pro wrestler now so much that I feel like there may be something there with Riddle and the Diaz brothers. Is there any history between them? Because I feel like Matt Riddle fought in the absolute, totally contrasting way to what they consider like true MMA, right? When he was a UFC fighter. I don't know. So this is probably a smarter route, Jeremy.
As far as Riddle and the Diaz brothers go, I don't think there is really anything of them like being associated in any way.
Okay. I just didn't want you to have a fist fight backstage, you know?
No. I mean, Riddle's got his
better.
match coming up here, so Riddle's more
True.
focused on his match. He can't. If this segment was afterwards, then we might have an issue. But that's just great planning.
That is exactly how I describe Raw, yes. That is just, great planning. Is what I was thinking as I looked over this.
And then we're gonna do a Nakamura video because he's wrestling next week. Remind the audience that basically we're gonna recap the match that happened last week because we can never have enough just video recaps on Raw.
True. People love those, right?
Yeah, that's what I hear anyway.
Sometimes we pretend to like them though, right? Like I'm sure you've at some point done one of those tweets of like, great little video package here. They should do more stuff like because I definitely have been a culprit of that. We all have to pretend to like these things sometimes to keep the cult off of our backs on Twitter, right?
I mean, sometimes they are good, but then when
yeah.
they're standing in the ring and it's literally just showing you what you saw last week, it's not good at all.
Correct. Yeah, to be fair, they're different things, right? Like that, the whole deal of watch what happened is brutal. One of the worst things they do, actually.
Take a look. All right,
it's worse when they point to tweets, like tweets that have happened in the week and stuff like that. Look, take a look what happened.
I still need to book some stuff. All right, we're gonna advance Bray Wyatt here since this is a big storyline. Bray Wyatt's going to get a lot of promo time. The segment last week performed very well in the ratings. Viewership was up during that quarter hour. So we're bringing back Bray. He's now in the Funhouse after his loss to Daniel Bryan, and he's just contemplating where he goes. He thought Bryan was... That's the person he has the most fun with. That's the person he could easily beat. He's in his head, and Bryan just beat him in 8 minutes. And now he's a lost soul.
Wow. What a terrible shame. Does one of the puppets suggests a sport to him, as a hobby?
No, that doesn't happen.
No.
Right now it's just Bray.
Happen.
Right now it's just Bray being lost. That's what it is. This is a long-term story, Joe. But right now it's just Bray being lost.
8 minutes of Bray being lost could be the segment that ends the genre of professional wrestling. It's going to get an A. It's going to get an A on the game, but in my mind, it doesn't get much worse. 100% going to
get an A. We're going to put this... Oh, this is a Nakamura video. Not that it really matters. Okay. All right, there we go. Look at all this talent that I just didn't use.
Yeah, man, it's pretty wild, I must say. It is pretty crazy.
All right, that's the show. Look how quick that was. Much quicker than last week.
Well, you've had a week to adjust, right, Jeremy? you've had a week to settle into the office, new era and all that good stuff, and now you're ready to go.
All right, here we go. We're going to run the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're good. Should be good to go. I said run show. Okay. All right. B-. Well, wanted a little bit better out of that, but that's okay.
Well, that's interesting.
We'll take it. I
wonder if Andrade's not over enough, maybe. I'm not sure.
That's all right. All right, Jeff Hardy. Everybody loves Jeff Hardy, as I said.
I told you, man. We needed to know that he was on Raw. We appreciated that.
Oh, man. Just a poor match here. They didn't click. Sonya was off her game. The game still doesn't recognize that Britt Baker's an actual dentist. Just a hodgepodge of mess there.
At least those two pieces of information suggest that they are better than this generally, because otherwise that would be a tough out in there, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Charlotte, of course, always performs well. Strong segment.
Bow down.
That's right. Elias and Walter have great chemistry. And look, Walter was the better performer, so there you go.
Wow, that is incredible. For 2 minutes of great chemistry. Wow, I love it.
Okay, not quite as strong as last week. I guess it's because we're in California and they're not really a California team. That's okay.
Probably legitimately what it is.
Yeah. We'll get him over. Get him over on the grand scheme. There we go. Lack of psychology. Whatever.
Wow. The game had enough of forearm strikes and chops in this one, folks.
Whatever. That's okay. As usual, the Bray Wyatt segment goes just up. Ratings go up huge here. Shinsuke, all right, that could have been better. Expecting a little bit better.
Maybe he didn't do enough like funny faces in the camera. Maybe the guy it didn't like.
Well,
that,
it was just a video recap of last week, so that's my fault. I should have made it more of a feature instead of just all right, here's what happened last week. So that's on me.
True. Yeah, good. I like that. You took responsibility.
Yes.
You let the talent off. I really like that leadership.
Yes, thank you. All right. Oh wow, that performed way better than I thought it was going to, given how this game rates.
Okay, I'm going to take some credit now, Jeremy. I'm going to take the podium and I'm going to say I massively helped you here with these two young ladies on the left here, the Boss and Hug connection. Because look, as much as we make like jokes about it on the show, their ratings in the ring, man. Good lord, there was some very scary stuff here. So yeah, I think this match would be good though, right? Like this is B-. He's not over delivering at all. I think this all makes sense, and she was off her game. The legit boss was Jeremy. So. Yeah, I'm cool with all of this. It makes sense to me.
The ring general was off her game, which, I mean, if she was on her game, would have been much better. So, what can you do there?
True.
Yeah, I expected this to underperform just because of the ratings. I did not know how much you helped me out on that, so I do appreciate that.
That's okay, mate. I just would like you to keep that in the mind next time Alexa and Nikki pull in a C-.
All right, good match there. Okay, two smokes. We're working on them. Don't worry, things will come around for them. I think if people knew the Diaz brothers were going to be in this, it would have been better.
I agree. Yeah, I do agree.
Okay, B-. That's fine. It's just we needed to do what we needed to do with this match.
Lack of psychology is frustrating because it's a 4-way. Like, what really was ever going to happen psychology-wise in this match?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it was a bunch of cool moves and they would have nailed it, but it is what it is, I guess.
All right. B, yeah. That's next week, ladies and gentlemen. Bret Hart against Daniel Bryan.
Good lord. That's a main event in actual arenas across the world, not just Full Sail.
All right. Man, 2 A's, but just a B on the rating. Disappointing. Probably because there's no storyline involved, but what can you do?
True, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's what it is, right? No storyline matches on Raw. We all assume are bad before we watch them for the most part. So even though it's a new era, you're trying to climb out of a little bit of a hole in that regard, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Felt like that was a solid show. Good main event. Strong main event. Increased the popularity. B show. Okay.
I want to say, about 4 weeks ago on this program, I said, I'm not going to bring anyone's stats down. I'm just going to increase some. And as I see Bray Wyatt pulling in these A's, I am starting to question the logic of mine. Because, you know what, it's tough. In all seriousness, like, I totally get why he's high on that stuff, because he is very good at it. It's just, way you're describing it to me, I know your intention is not, we're shooting for A segments that are going to steal the whole program. But obviously he's good at talking, acting, entertaining, all that business. So I understand. It makes sense to me.
Bray Wyatt does great character work, and that's what he has to do on this program here, because we're slowly seeing his descent into madness after losing to Daniel Bryan. Everyone says, after Bray Wyatt beats you, you turn into a different person. Isn't that the layered storytelling they say with Bray Wyatt? So Bray lost to Goldberg.
Somewhere says that.
Bray lost to Goldberg. We're not worried about that. That never happened in this universe, really. I don't even think it happened in the WWE universe. But the loss to Daniel Bryan has now sent Bray Wyatt into a slow descent into madness.
I love that direction because I know where it's ending up. And I really do feel bad for blowing it, because I just think it's hilarious that the slow descent is going to lead to him being the goon. I love that. That's tremendous.
What do we have here? And Raw TV rating, strong rating. I feel like that's way up from last week, but I don't remember last week's rating. Drug test, everything's good, apparently. Too Cold Scorpio has poor ring sight. He didn't even wrestle on the show.
Man, Seth is a hater.
Yeah, Seth just saw him working out before the show, and he's like, kid's got no psychology.
Wow. Disrespectful.
ROH fired Velvet Sky. That's a shame. Martina Session Moth get fired as well? Jeez, dude. ROH just killing their women's division. Session Moth and Velvet Sky just gone.
Wow. Oh, boy. Jim Cornette to evolve.
Yes, that's what I just saw.
Jim looks happy about it, to be fair, doesn't he? He looks very happy there.
Sure.
Wow.
Chael Sonnen to Chikara.
To do what?
Beat Chael Sonnen.
Makes sense. Works for me.
Look, more ROH just releasing all of their women. God, y'all think I'm not fair to the women. ROH is literally firing all of them.
PWG get Jimmy Corderas is one of the best ones ever. That is tremendous.
Prince Nana. Okay. That's a name I haven't heard in forever.
Indeed. I don't know if that's because we're like out of the loop and missing something, but I feel like I just haven't seen him in a long time. I'm not sure.
Oh, John Morrison. Oh, he's in NXT. John Morrison and Angelo Dawkins. That's a feud.
Promos.
Humberto and Tommaso Ciampa against the War Raiders. I like how we left Tommaso Ciampa in NXT. I feel like we would get blasted for that typically.
Yeah, it's as I said a million times, right? It's like, who do you want to put with? I didn't have anything big for Ciampa, so I'm not gonna just bring him in to do jobs. He might as well stay in NXT, right?
Yeah, I have like Gargano, and I actually do have a plan for him, but I haven't used them at all yet, and I don't even know when those plans are gonna come to fruition because I'm kind of on the fence with a couple ideas with a number of people, and he's one of them. Otis and Tucker.
Okay, a little tease there.
Against Authors of Pain. That's a
that definitely got us some hate. No Otis and Tucker call-ups.
Nah. What can you do? All right. Okay. ROH expanding. Good for them. Why Liger's retired? What's he doing? Whatever.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let's move on. I like just seeing all the news bits and just how weird this game gets with hirings and firings and all that kind of stuff. And the booking that
imagine like Triple H's first trip down to Evolve after they hire Cornette has been incredible sight, right? Like he sends all these young athletes down and Cornette's gone doing like headlock takeovers. He's stressing fundamentals. Gabe's standing in the corner scared. Triple H has no clue what he's got himself into. I like that. I wonder, they have a relationship, I assume, like NXT and Evolve, right? They probably should. I assume they do.
Are you being facetious?
No, like, I mean, on the game. I'm not talking
on the game. I was like, wait, what? I don't know. I'd assume they have some. Well, I don't know if there's, because NXT is just part of, like, the developmental program with WWE in this. So,
True.
Yeah, I don't know. Relationships. Evolve, working agreement. So yeah, technically they would because NXT is the child company and there is a working agreement with Evolve.
Okay.
Should we have a hostile relationship with AEW?
Yes. No, we should have a war. We should have war with AEW, dude.
Okay.
Go all out.
Yeah, let's do it. I was literally just there. Relationships. Okay. All Elite Wrestling. I like how you just like offer to go to war. Hey, you guys want to go to war? Sure. All right, we've declared war.
Wait, you did the wrong territory. Dude. You did AIW.
Well, we're gonna go to war with them as well.
Just taking them all out, man.
That's why I asked last episode if like anybody's in financial trouble, like we kill them, right? Like we got to.
Yes. Mike Tenay is back in the business, Jeremy.
That's good news.
Yes.
That is.
Oh, and he's joining Jim Cornette in IWA mid. Wow, that is an incredible pull. Yeah. I feel like Cornette shouldn't be in the business just to avoid this kind of carnage. This feels not good.
IWA Mid-South, the first promotion that's going to run with fans back. So good luck with that.
Yep, that will go down well.
ROH,
they've already probably done it by now, right?
I think it's not supposed to. They're not doing it until like June. ROH loaned out Alex Shelley to New Japan. That sounds about fair. Sean says your Money in the Bank article is up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I'm very thankful, yes. And if you have not read the article that came out 12 years ago, please do, folks. It's very good. Okay. Kylie Ray. Very interesting.
All right. Big fan of Kylie Ray. What do you think of Kylie Ray, Joe?
I've honestly not seen much, man. I saw obviously the initial AEW business, which was short-lived.
We've got
war begins.
That's fine. I have no idea how we're actually like going to war with them because we're not stealing any talent or anything.
I mean, technically, you've already done that, and so have I, because I've got Santana and Ortiz, and you've got Britt Baker, right? So it should already be underway. We're just correcting the universe.
I feel like if like we get the notification that like Moxley, Omega, like these contracts come up, we make them an offer and we just send them to NXT. Yeah. We'll make Omega work NXT.
By the time that stuff happens, we may be desperately needing those guys. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
We'll send Omega to work NXT against Dominic. What do you call him? Dominic Dickhead. Those are Kenny Omega's words, not mine.
Yeah, for a minute I thought you was just going out on a limb there, like you did with Aaron Gordon 12 weeks ago when we did the stretch.
What happened on Dynamite? Kenny Omega, star of the show. There you go. What happened on NXT?
5,000 people.
Yeah. What happened on new champion in ROH? Oh my God. Gresham won the Pure title. Oh, it was vacant. All right.
That rules. I'm big on that. Gresham is an awesome Pure champ. I like this very much.
Trent is the new AEW TNT champion.
Also cool with me. I like both of these things very, very much.
NXT, the star of the show was Razor, so he'll get squashed by Walter next week.
Yes, that's actually going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. Anybody who's the star of the show on NXT, I'm just going to squash them the following week on Raw. Don't get over. Don't get over.
Heyman's been doing that for months now, right, with NXT? So it makes sense to me.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get over on that Wednesday program, brother. You're getting squashed.
I like it. That's part of the new era, is that we just have no respect for our developmental / third brand that claims not to be developmental territory, right? That's what we're doing here. Okay. Drew Gulak, he's on my roster, Jeremy. Thanks for a reminder here as his random profile appears. Very useful.
Here we go. It's about time to book your show, Joseph. Processing hirings for AIW. You don't have to hire anybody because we're going to kill you in this war.
Okay, here's where my concern comes in of like 100%, just in case you was unsure. There is a huge gulf in terms of like my preparation for week 1, it will steadily decline, just so you know. So don't expect it to be as sharp as it was last time. Virgil is retiring, I'm seeing here.
Oh no. Jack Gallagher is now muscular. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Soul Train Jones retired. Charlie Haas retiring. Man.
Wow. Wait, Tomohiro Ishii is signed for All Japan.
What number is that? Oh, right
13.
there. I guess he's on a paper appearance deal with New Japan.
Oh my.
We should sign Ishii.
Yes, we should. That is tremendous. Okay.
It doesn't look like there's any other fun stuff there. All right, Joseph, are you ready to book SmackDown?
As ready as I'll ever be, Jeremy.
Johnny Ace there, the random profile. Tri-State region, you do have locker room incidents. Let's see what we got here.
Oh,
2. Oh, The Miz and Rick Rude. I don't know how well that's going to go over.
Okay, do Carino and Owens first. I feel that's smart.
Yeah, I'm sure that one's fine.
Okay.
Passing on tips. I do need to... I worry the fans did not see the Rey Mysterio being the locker room leader. There's audio proof, but there's no video proof that actually happened.
That's a terrible shame, I must say, because Rey Mysterio as locker room leader, head of wrestling call, is one of the best things this game has given us so far. So yeah, that is a shame.
Maybe we'll see it again, but now it is on screen that these incidents. So that's my fault on.
Yeah, I sense they're about to get a better one with Rude and Miz because I think that is that doesn't seem like a
That
good
doesn't
one.
seem good, but maybe the Miz is taking young Rick Rude under his wing as his protege.
Oh god.
Here we go. There you go. Good mood. Everything is good between those two.
Okay, so I am not sure if this is a thing he does all the time, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Miz live twice do like the whole Rick Rude bit. So I would have felt bad for him if Rick Rude just punched him in the face as soon as he arrived in WWF. I think he's a pretty big fan, so in that case, good for him. He deserves that much, right?
Once again, the people could not see it. That fourth window that has to pop up, it's a pain in trying to
yes.
On this. Joseph sees the technical workings that I have to do.
I do.
But it is definitely a pain. So if there is a window that pops up that's the fourth window, we obviously talk about it. If you don't see it, I apologize. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. You ready?
I am ready, Jeremy. I'm going to continue, as I did last week, again, the AJ Lee explanation promo here. Ruby is not really talking. Now, I think Ruby's a good promo, but, like, she is just a middle-of-the-pack woman at this point. Hopefully we can change that eventually. But this is AJ's promo with Ruby alongside her, and then Becky eventually comes out and runs her off. No speaking from Becky. This is just AJ's promo explaining herself. Lots of crazy eyes here, Jeremy. Lots of crazy eyes, lots of layers. Talking about the Divas and the history of the division and all this good stuff.
So Ruby is in this segment, though. She's just not...
Yeah, she's in
okay.
it, yeah. But she's not, like... Because I think Ruby's a good promo, but AJ Lee being back, I feel, is the main... is the big deal here, right?
All right, so I'm not going to rate Ruby on anything, but I'm going to rate AJ and Becky on microphone and entertainment.
That will help me very much, won't it? I feel that would be good for me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay.
6 minutes? You want longer, shorter?
6 is fine, because Becky's not speaking, so that works.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we'll do the tag match here, the second tag match. The Usos versus my favourite team and yours, Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, Jeremy. Who I can tell you single-handedly lost me favour in the draft. Like, someone tweeted me, "You've lost me with this," which felt a little bit much. I must say, it felt like a little much. But I understand. You know, the Dolph and the Roode, they're not for everyone, right?
I forgot it's Robert Roode, not Bobby Roode.
How dare you? How dare you forget it's Robert Roode? He did a whole 1 week thing about that, right?
You literally called him Robert Roode, or Bobby Roode just a second ago.
But we're pals, Jeremy. Do you not know this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on, man. Why do you think he's on my roster here? Come on. Okay. Have we got technical difficulties here, Jeremy? I'm seeing a lot of different movements.
I'm worried that people missed a couple of things. Like, it's not anything in the grand scheme of things, but I would like for people to kind of see everything. All right, there we go. All right, how long?
All good. Okay, I mean, this match can be very good. I'm a little bit scared by that Usos promo. They may have like fell through the cracks a little on my edit and stuff, but we're going to give it 12 minutes, man. I like this match a lot. I'm very interested that Robert has his full moustache look here. I feel like Rick Rude is going to punch him at some point, right? I feel that's bad. Yeah, I feel Rick Rude's going to be very mean. The Usos are over. I don't care which one of my friends takes the fall here either.
Okay.
All good?
I think so. I worry that there may have been some issues previously that I just did not realize, as far as like road agent screens popping up. Like the pop-up screens may just have gotten lost, and again, in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter too much, but what can you do? And I'm not going back to check everything. All the important stuff is being shown.
Yeah, because everything you add there shows up on the screen below it anyway. Right? So
exactly.
Okay, so we're going to do the Rhea Ripley match next that, I promoted last. Oh, I'm sorry, I've made a fatal error here. I've got my order wrong. It's fine, I'll do that later. Don't worry, I'll reorder it afterwards, Jeremy. Please remind me, though, because I will totally forget. Rhea Ripley is going to beat Peyton Royce in a 4-minute squash match. Now, I like Peyton Royce, but the Rhea Ripley thing is we're all in, Jeremy. Now the issue is I don't know where I'm going to fit this push in. Sometimes that's the problem, but the intention at least is to smash Rhea Ripley over. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, you want this to be domination?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so. Because I mean I like Peyton. I just don't know what. I probably should have picked Billie Kay, but you know.
You can call her up. I'm pretty sure you still have like roster spots available.
Okay, well I'm not desperate to right now, right? I'm sure her stats will be just tremendous. Okay, can you take me back there to my females on the babyface front? I want to see just what my options are, if that's okay.
So there's your
because I do
division.
have some ideas. I just need to see who I'm beating.
So Ember, Alexa, Liv, Mia Yim, Nikki, and Naomi are your baby faces.
Okay, we can do. That is tough. That makes this more difficult. Sorry, my screen was delayed. I wasn't making you read it out there.
No, I read it out just to read it out.
Okay, we're gonna do a Liv and Ember promo because I want to try them as a tag team. We're not going to do a match this week. We're just going to do a promo because I don't want to beat anyone else there. So we'll do a promo there. Talking about just the tag titles in general. This is the issue with the tag teams, right? It's like they've given me so little to work with that I have to form every team. There's no like Dolph and Rude are so useful in the sense you can just beat them. They're a team. They've won the titles once. Who cares, right? All of these teams are ground zero. So we'll just start. The promo will probably be absolutely terrible. Right, but such is life. Speaking of women's division promos, I'm following your path here. Carmella doing a post-heel turn promo about, you know, being money and all that good stuff. And once upon a time, she won the title. She has been champ. Naomi, never mind. Naomi lost the match last week. Carmella didn't. She's money. Ha, Jeremy. That's what she says. And she says Jeremy because we're taking shots across the battle lines now. Inside baseball, pal.
All right, Carmella promo. She is money.
Yes.
We need to change her gimmick because I'm pretty sure she's like, fun baby face, and that's not going to work as a heel character. What gimmick would you like to give?
If it was that though. Look, imagine she's doing a heel promo as a fun baby face. She's like smiling ear to ear. Just generic heel one, like arrogant heel or some business. I don't know.
Okay.
That's one of them, right?
Yeah,
arrogant something.
Okay.
Yeah, she should be good at that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, there we go.
Okay, we're going to now book the opening segment that I was intending to book first, but, you know, it doesn't matter. So we're going to start with... this is just one segment, Jeremy, okay? We're going to start with a Keith Lee video package about he's debuting tonight, and then Bobby Lashley interrupts it. Like, stop. He's hearing all this business about how good of an athlete Keith Lee is. And he says, Jeremy, if he's that good of an athlete, he's going to beat me on SmackDown right now. This is a real thing we're doing. Keith Lee, Bobby Lashley, first segment match. That's what we're doing here.
All right. Well, for the actual segment, how long do you want this to be? Like a 4-minute thing just because of timing?
Yeah, do 5 minutes because I'm guessing like it's kind of including like the SmackDown intro in general, if that makes sense. Right. And the whole deal obviously is like it's selling like one of the greatest athletes to ever grace SmackDown. You know, some say he's the future of wrestling and all this. And Bobby's infuriated because he lost last week's match, right? So he's tired of it. He doesn't want to be looked over here by the new NXT whippersnapper that is 40 years of age or is close to it. Bob has had enough, and then we're going to go straight into the match.
Okay.
Now again, folks, you can trust me. I do have plans for Bobby Lashley. Okay, this is all part of those plans. Trust me, if anyone has the best interest of Bobby Lashley in mind, it is me. Trust me, okay? Lashley is figured in. Okay, what do we want here? I want this to be the steal of the show match, and I really don't know if the game, will get what that would mean for these two guys. Can we read what steal the show actually means to the game? Because that's my fear a little bit.
So steal the show. There it is.
Okay.
Steal the show. This specifies that the aim of the match is for the workers to try and put on the best match possible to steal the show. A receptive crowd can eat up these sort of matches. The pressure of trying to steal the show can cause the wrestlers to try too hard and become more inconsistent, however, which can spoil the match.
Okay, well, look, I'm going with it. I want this to be like a showcase of just insane athletic ability. Power moves, leapfrogs out of nowhere. Keith Lee is winning clean. I'm not trying to kill Lashley here, but I actually think, I don't know, you may disagree, Jeremy. Keith Lee is a guy that could definitely kill some job guys, but this probably would get him over more than like just beating, only Lorcan or whatever, bless him, So we'll do this match. I mean, it's a fun one. It's a weird, wacky dream match that may have, there's no way this has happened, right? This is a new match.
I'm pretty sure Keith Lee against Bobby Lashley hasn't happened. How long for this match?
10 minutes, please. I'm expecting some wild stuff here, Jeremy. Wild stuff.
I expected Bobby Lashley to not be happy with that, but he's cool putting Keith Lee over. That's good.
Once again, you've missed out on the relationship built between me and him, right? He knows there's a plan. I've sat him down. I've spoken to Bobby. Okay, we have to book the main event, which we set up last week. The big one. I'm doing it this week, by the way. I should have probably told you that. Roman and Drew. We are doing it this week. Babyface versus babyface. WWE title. And I am not an idiot that's blowing the match for no reason. There is a reason.
Time limit draw.
No, we're not doing time limit draw. But we are going long. I think this has got to be a 25-minute match.
Title on the line, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. Look, you can't tell these two men apart.
It's almost like there's a certain look for top guys, right? Okay, Drew is winning with a roll-up. After just so many near falls, back and forth. Who's going to take it? There's no ill feelings here. Even though 1 year ago... Yes, even though 1 year ago these... facing now, so by WWE rules, that means nothing, right? This is hard fall, and Drew catches him, and they shake hands afterwards, Jeremy. For now, ... All
right, flash pinfall. I'm going to have the handshake as, a segment.
Yeah, that works, definitely.
Because that'll probably help the overall rating as well, since they're both rated high.
Well, they should be, right?
Well, yeah.
I guess we'll see, right?
I'll just give it 3 minutes.
You didn't see that coming, right, Jeremy? Big time angle there.
I didn't think you were going to just give away Drew and Roman just like that. But, I'm not mad at it. We'll see. I'm trying to pop the rating here.
There's a plan. There's a plan in place. I promise.
You gotta beat Hawaii 5-0 on CVS for Friday nights. So.
Okay, I need to see my analysis gimmick because I want to see how I'm going to fill this show out, this program. Okay. Oh, we need to do more Rude and Owens. So Owens is going to be on commentary for Rude's match this week. Right. And they're going to do the deal, where the match is about to start and the babyface or the heels music hits to come out on commentary? That we're doing that deal here because Owens wants to, he wants to respond a little bit, get a bit of verbal response to Rude. Rude is going to kill this week, not Akira Tozawa. He's going to beat another babyface that I have not yet decided upon that is in the opener or enhancement section.
How about Apollo Crews for talking too much?
Oh, yes. 100% Apollo Crews. Yes. We're not going to do domination here. We're just going to do a 5-minute match. Okay, because I want, I can see Apollo doing a pretty cool shine, which means nothing to the game, but it makes me happy if nothing else, right?
Kevin Owens on commentary.
Yeah.
Bobby's brother with the victory.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to play this one here in the post-match because clearly I want to do something. I'm just not sure how quickly I want to move on this,
Right.
Nothing. We're not going to do an angle, but just for the sake of the audience, Rude's just kind of taunting him a little bit, right? And Owens is happy to fight him. Rude's obviously not going to do that yet. So that's all we're getting here. No angle or anything like that. Okay. We're going to do a Samoa Joe match. I don't want to beat Garza again. So what heels do we have here that I can beat? Now, I must say, it's a real shame. Samoa Joe is in such a weird spot these days, right? It's tough. I want to do a lot with Samoa Joe. I'm almost moved past that as a fan. So I don't know. I don't quite know how to where to position him because I'm seeing him as a color commentator these days, which is a real shame.
All right, so for
well,
you need a babyface to beat.
I need heels because Joe is a babyface, I think.
Is it? Oh yeah, I guess Joe is a babyface. Okay, there's your heels.
Oh, my guy Wesley Blake. Step up. Yeah, we're doing Wesley Blake. Okay.
How long?
Now I have not 2 minutes squash. I have not forgotten about my mid card title. Well, I'm getting to it. I'm just taking my time on that because that's a whole other thing, right? Like, do you think it's a benefit or a detriment? Your pay per view is so soon. I can never figure out if it's better or worse. Just have to do it and like get to things, you know.
I think it's a benefit because since I was starting out with so much vacant stuff, I can just fill that pay per view with a bunch of crowning of new champions and be fine and be on my way. Like if I was in your position where I already had stuff planned out and had feuds and directions that I wanted to go, like trying to do that stuff immediately would be more difficult. So I think you're actually in a good position that your pay-per-view isn't for a little while and you can let things breathe a little bit, where I feel in a good position that my pay-per-view is early because I didn't have anything planned out.
That was actually well put. Yeah, we both benefited, I guess, right? We're going to do a Bianca Blair promo. So, as I said, her and Rhea, we're kind of going opposite sides. So, last week, Rhea got the character focus. This week, she gets a match. Now it's the other way around. So, Bianca's going to get a promo, just talking generally. She does that EST bit, right, Jeremy? The EST thing. She's going to say EST a lot. That's all I know about this promo. She's going to talk about herself.
She goes
here
should
now.
do
well. She's good at this, right? She goes here now, correct? Yes. For a minute, I had no idea what you're talking about, but that's why I should watch the product, right? That's what I should do. Okay, I really think that as much as I know these guys I haven't used and stuff, I feel like we need to do promos from both Drew and Roman before the main event. Does that make sense?
Yes, 100%.
And also, can we set it as a storyline? Because this is going to go on now for a very long time, the Drew Roman thing. So if we can set it as starting tonight, that would be perfect.
Okay, so you want to set Drew and Roman as a storyline?
Yeah, and that's going to lead us a long way. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jeremy. How are we going to get there, Joe? We've rushed through it. Trust me. Have faith. I've got it all figured out. The blue brand will be fine. Just trust me.
I don't know why.
Roman and Joe.
Roman and Joe. I think because you were saying your own name, and it popped in my head to type Joe. All right.
I'm having a program with Roman Reigns now. Tremendous.
Okay, so we need Joe or Drew and Roman promo here.
Yeah. Now you can do it as like, just for the sake of ease, just do them as two separate promos. Does that make any sense? Okay. Don't do them as actual separate segments. Like you can do them as just one promo if you want in the game's mind, but just know that I'm saying two segments.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So like give it like double the time we'd usually give it, basically.
I'll give it like 7 minutes.
That's perfect, yeah.
Do you want microphone or entertainment?
Microphone is fine. Okay. Yeah, these are serious guys. They wear black, they have long hair and beards. Right? No silliness here, Jeremy.
Alright, you've got 12 minutes left to book.
Okay, 12 minutes to kill. Who have we got left? I know I haven't used Alexa and Nikki. I'm aware of that. Is there anyone else?
Let's take a look at the analysis here. That's who... I assume you have a plan for Yokozuna and Sting and and Randy Orton and
it would rule if I picked Yoko and Sting with absolutely no idea as to what I'm going to do with them. I'm just going to leave them there on the bench for the whole time. I could definitely use Orton. Right, so last week's match was the main event was Roman, KO, Lashley and Orton, correct?
Yes.
The four-way. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, man, I'm looking... Is my percentages fine, or do I need more promos or matches?
I'm pretty sure there's a good match. Yeah, your percentages are fine.
Okay, we're going to do a cool match, and we're going to get someone that I know can take a good RKO. Kushida and Randy Orton is the weirdest match I've ever booked. But that is this week's Garza and Ray, I want a good match, please match. I have no idea what that match would look like. Do you? I mean, I feel like Randy isn't down for the mat wrestling stuff that Kushida does. It's a little quick, I think.
Randy's going to put him in a headlock, keep him there for a little while, and that's going to be that, brother.
He's going to do like all the handstand sequences. He's ready. He's going to stand there like,
Yeah.
okay, let's grab a hold. I love Kushida. I have no idea what his ceiling is in WWE, but he's a great wrestler. And we're giving this time. I want 10 minutes of a good match, good professional wrestling match. And as you know, Jeremy, how many guys get over from losing, right? It works a treat, doesn't it? All right, that's what we're doing here. 10 minutes, RKO. The RKO definitely looks cool too. I'm certain of it. And that should be our show, right?
Unless you need something on story. You need a storytelling match. Just which match do you want me to set as storytelling?
There's probably one that actually fits. Oh, no, not Keith. We're doing something with Keith Lee.
I mean, right? Drew and Roman fits.
No, do Rude and Apollo, because Rude keeps swiveling his hips towards Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens doesn't swivel his hips, right? He's a prize fighter. He's a common man, Jeremy. Do you remember those segments where Kevin Owens was like eating popcorn and stuff?
Yeah, he's going to the movies with his kids and everything. Yeah.
I'm so leaning into that stuff for this Rude program. So much so. It's tremendous. Okay.
I'm reordering.
I want to just look at the order.
Some stuff that I know needs to be reordered.
Okay, so we've got the start correct. I feel like if we can, I know this doesn't make any difference to the game, but just for the sake of my brain, can we put the AJ promo like in the middle?
Yeah.
Of the show somehow, and then from that should make it a bit clearer.
There.
Okay, right. So put either the Liv and Ember promo or the Carmella one after the first match. Probably Carmella is better because that was something relevant last week. I had only just seen you starting to move the other one. My bad. Okay. Usos. Okay, that's fine. Promo match. Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with all of this.
Okay.
That works for me, Jeremy. I'm ready.
Let's run the show here. Oh boy, off to an auspicious start.
What has happened? Bob Lashley speaking. This is fine. I understand. I wasn't expecting it to be big ratings here. I just wanted to do the fun segment for the people, you know.
All
okay.
Right. C+, not too bad. Match got the crowd buzzing.
Keith Lee should have come out of the match better than he went in it, right? So that's fine.
You know what's funny is like I'm so used to Performance Center shows is I just envisioning all of these shows happening in the Performance Center. And like I can't even envision, like even my shows, like I just don't remember what wrestling in front of a crowd looks like.
See, I'm the opposite, where I convince myself every day that this isn't happening in real life. So like I'm imagining like a dome around us of people. Like people are going wild for Rick Rude versus Kevin Owens. They just can't wait to see it.
I'm completely thinking that Bobby Lashley is just coming out here angry after losing last week, cutting a promo in front of nobody, and just trying to bury Keith Lee, and then Keith Lee comes out for this match, and they're going all out for no fans, and you can hear the ring shake, and then calling spots and stuff. And that's how my brain has just been trained now.
I understand, but in fear of sidetracking us, like when I think of Lashley as a promo, I imagine him as like Impact Lashley that has every belt hanging off his arms. I forget that like on WWE TV, apparently just forgets how to speak. It's very sad.
Yes.
I understand why the game hurt me on that one. Okay, fine.
All right, Carmella. Joseph,
you're hurting. What a show.
You're hurting us, You're hurting us, Joseph.
The stock is plummeting.
We need a big turnaround. No, I do want to address this. Are you sure you wish to continue? No. Okay. Complete gimmick change. Yes.
That's one of those things that you can very easily miss.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, this is very sad.
SmackDown
is plummeting, Jeremy. Okay.
All right, here we go. Turning it around.
Yeah, I was very tempted to open with this. I wanted to give Keith Lee the rub that the game will not give him anyway by opening the show. This is just rock solid, right? WCW Saturday Night style match that you'll never remember, but man, was it fun while it happened. That's my thoughts on this match.
All right. That's about Peyton Royce was a
It's a squash, right? Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. Soul Food? Is that the name of her move?
To be honest with you, man, like I consider myself a Rhea Ripley fan, and I totally avoided that because I thought I was going to embarrass myself by not knowing that was a move, because like I have never heard that move said about on TV.
What's her actual finisher name? The one Charlotte kicked out of after 90 seconds.
I don't know. Just give it a try. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible with the finisher name deal. I'm just bad at it.
I am as well, as you can tell. I've never heard soul food though. That's weird.
No.
It's spelled soul like the foot, so I wonder if it's like the Mia Yim move, like the eat the feet. Anyway.
I think it is that move.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Oh, this is a great show we've got here.
Joseph.
I'm building. Let me build with my Ember. Wow.
All right.
I should have given this more time. This probably would have been excellent in like a normal match. Oh, well, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Turn around. Good match there. You got your biggest star, Ruby Riott, coming in with a strong segment.
Indeed, yeah. AJ Lee is helping me a lot because without her, I'd have literally 2 heels. So, yeah, that was a good selection on my part.
All right. Not great there. Wesley Blake with a...
Oh, my good God.
E+.
Wesley.
That's not good
Wesley. At all. Oh, no. That's bad.
It's not good. All right. That was to be expected. Game probably doesn't rate Bianca very highly, unfortunately.
That's fine. I get it.
Okay,
here we go. Time.
Picking up.
Wow.
Randall Orton turning things around for the brand, as you would expect.
Yes. I'm going to use Randy in this way a lot, I think.
You got a strong main event. I do think your closing portions are going to turn this whole show around, and that's what matters. No one cares about all the undercard stuff as long as your main event stuff delivers.
See, this is where this has been a real good reminder. This is good. This has been a real good reminder of like how my brain works. But like I'm thinking about this show like it's actually taking place in my head. Like I forget that the game has to put all these numbers together and come up with a score for me, right? Like I'm like, yeah, man, we're gonna do like an Ember Live promo. Everyone watching this was probably like, what is he talking about? Why are we doing an Ember Live promo? To me, I'm producing the segment. It was fine, Jeremy. Does that make sense? It's very hard for me to break out of that. But yes, the main event should be good, right?
All right, already off to a good start with this promo. Oh, that seems disappointing.
Oh, that's very sad.
Yeah, that's a little.
Do you know what I was thinking when you was booking your Raw matches? Like, I wonder if it's because of the babyface heel thing. Because some products don't like it when they wrestle each other. Like, so for this match, this was babyface, right? Like, I wonder if that isn't an issue. Because Seth and AJ got an A each and both came up with a B match. So I'm not sure.
Potentially, it's possible.
Because it says it was a superb match. So,
yeah.
I don't know. It's fine.
Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns did not do well without the script. I feel like that's harsh.
I don't know. I wonder if, like, also, Drew and Roman are top guys, like, in WWE's fabric, but I guess, realistically, they can only be so over in the game, right? Like, 80 is about a max for a WWE guy now. So, this was fine. This game played out, this show played out better in my head than it did in the TEW.
It was just a handshake. How much scripting are they doing?
True, yeah.
All right, still a B overall. Still good. I feel like every show for both of us has been a B, so we're right in line with... We're better than most WWE shows nowadays, so we're good.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing is, like, I don't want to credit myself as a mod guy. I really, truly admire the guys that mod these. To me, their work ethic's amazing because, like, I added 10 guys from the past and was like, wow, what a lot of stress. but what I do think is it's actually pretty good representation where it's like, there's no matches on WWE that are match of the year candidates, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good matches. So B is probably perfect. Like, Kushida and Orton would probably be a very good match that isn't an actual, like, oh my God, what a classic. It's just a good TV match. So all of it makes sense to me. I understand.
Right, but in our heads, like, you know, if I'm giving away AJ and Seth on television and giving them 18 minutes, it's probably going to be a really good match.
Yeah, no, I get you. I just, you know, Ricky Steamboat. Oh my goodness.
He's retiring finally. Jeez.
What has Ricky been doing for the last few years? I'm pretty sure he retired a long time ago. No, I don't know.
No, you're wrong. He's just now retiring.
Yes.
All right,
Clearly.
let's see what emails we got here. Rating, good rating. Drug test fees. All right. Kevin Owens. He's a fan of the Apollo Crews.
I'm wondering if Apollo is, like, a lot better than I realised in the mod, right? Because the match with Rude was very good for a 5-minute match. So... not sure.
Kevin Owens had a ringside seat for the Apollo Crews match, and he walked away very
Correct.
impressed. Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. You're correct. That is true. He sat there ringside and was like, this guy's got some charisma, man.
Unlike Seth Rollins, who didn't even see Too Cold Scorpio work because he wasn't booked on the show and just decided he has no psychology.
I think Seth sees the writing on the wall after seeing, like, he said to you about Adam Cole, and I think someone told him, like, dude, he has no plans for you, you know. Like, you just told him to push Adam Cole. And then next week, he's like, okay, everyone he likes, I'm now coming for him. It's Too Cold's top of the list, right? A lot of heat on him for being your pick, you know.
I don't look. Whoever stooged me off to Seth, then now I've got a problem with this person because they don't know how I'm booking Seth. Like this is
I
the.
bet they've got a fit. They've got a good clue though. Jim Ross is retiring.
All right, Becky Lynch gets ripped.
Oh wow.
She's now muscular.
Oh, I thought someone had been mean about Becky Lynch. I thought that was about our podcast. Okay.
Oh boy.
Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase's retiring, of course.
Abyss is now obese. That's fine. He's an agent.
God.
He doesn't need to be in shape. Becky Lynch is ripped. Mia Yim is ripped. Man, Nigel McGuinness is just average. That's fine. He's an announcer as well.
Yeah.
More people not happy that they're in developmental. They'll get over it.
I do feel for R-Truth, I must say, but there's nothing. I have nothing, Jeremy. I have nothing.
What's Kenny Omega doing? Oh, Kenny Omega and MJF. Well, that'll be a good last feud before we steal him and make him go to NXT.
In all seriousness, is there one AEW guy you actually would very much like to have? Or is your roster more than like...
No, I have too much talent to where I don't know what I'm doing with them as is.
That's where I'm at. It's like, it would actually be an issue for me to have more guys. The thing is, because at the end of like the draft, you took Bray, Braun, and Seth, even though you don't care about them guys, they're guys that you have to kind of use.
Right, exactly.
So like, it's hard.
Exactly. Like when I look at my roster and see, like I'm actually, when I look at yours and you got like Danny Burch and Wesley Blake, it's like, oh yeah, you can just like bury those guys and just, you know, have them in a bunch of squash matches and it's fine. And like with those final picks, I used Bray, Braun, and Seth. It's like I've got to like use them for a little bit and do something with them. But they're mainly just there to put over guys that I actually want to put over.
I mean, in fairness, like Wesley Blake did not prove to be very good at the role that I picked. So, you know, maybe it's not going to work out.
Cody and Pac are now a team, or Pac.
Wow.
That's a team.
Strange.
Hangman Page and Chris Jericho. That's a guy we should take, Hangman Page.
Yeah, he would be great in your like fatal four-way mix as a guy that just in the matches. You don't actually know what you're going to do with him. He's just in the matches, like Mustafa Ali. Great stuff. I love it.
No, I would want the AEW guys because we're at war with them and we need to win. Like, that's why I would want the AEW. But we would legitimately just put them in NXT and just have them be there.
What is the one where like you can do tricks and stuff to like get back at the other company? What relationship is that? Are you aware of this stuff?
Yeah. I think if we go to relationships,
okay, because that could be fun, right? Us just punching down
dirty
for no
tricks.
reason.
So AEW War, dirty tricks. What do you want to do to them? We can plant a story. Use your contacts to plant a negative story. We're gonna go to Satin and be like, hey, tell them this bad story about AEW. Why were their kids wearing during this street fight out there? This joke is 2 weeks old at this point, but
you went there, man. You went there. I wasn't gonna go there, so yeah, sure, whatever. I'm with you.
Web shots. We're gonna go to Fightful.com and take shots at them. Openly mock. We'll just have Morrow talk about talk about the Young Bucks and all their super kicks and stuff. Who does Kevin Owens is gonna do a super kick, and Michael Cole is gonna be like, out here in WWE, our super kicks win matches. Something like that.
Yeah, and then someone's gonna kick out. Yeah.
Sponsor snipe. Contact their sponsors and leave anonymous negative rumors about them. That seems harsh. Disruption. Hire people to go to their shows and cause disruptions with signs and chants. I don't know.
I think that's the one. I think it's disruption, Jeremy.
Oh, see, I don't know if that would work. Those AEW fans might beat up the WWE guy trying to disrupt things. And then sign language. Create and distribute signs during your shows that mock or insult them. Well, why would I want that during my shows? I don't want AEW signs on my shows. Yeah. No. You
I
want
mean,
to
I
go
just
with...
imagine like a Cody Rhodes match is going on and the crowd starts chanting for Bobby Lashley. Dynamite. That would rule.
All right, let's go with Disruption. We're going to
Yes.
try to disrupt one of their shows.
Let's go Lashley chants at Dynamite is what I want.
I still think we should go to Satin and give them some dirt on some people and have them report that on WWE Backstage.
Yeah, I mean, that's so unbelievable to me that I will not comment on it, Jeremy. It's so out there. It would never happen. I'm not talking about it, okay? Anyway, back to our time machine WWE playthrough here.
I'm trying to get Joseph in trouble here when really I'm just getting myself in trouble.
We've got brands to protect, Jeremy. The distraction's big time now. We have a hashtag and everything.
Look, that stuff is all nonsense, but everyone knows what's going on. If we were running an AEW game, we'd go to Meltzer and be like, hey, plant this story.
Yes. But in fairness, though, the chant deal is tremendous. Because we're not going to talk about them on our shows. The wrestling media thing is a little bit limited, but actually chanting over their program, that's different level.
Yeah. Oh, man. AEW's getting new broadcast spots. I don't know. We might have screwed up here.
That's going to be embarrassing for them when everyone's talking about Rick Rude on Dynamite.
Any news? That's going to round out the week if we don't have anything.
No, it looks like it's... Well, who is Impact rejecting there at the top? It says Impact rejection. That's what it says. Number 3.
Oh, Ken Shamrock gone. Oh, boy, that's a big
loss.
No.
Big loss. Poor Ken.
Big loss.
Oh, dear.
Tennille Dashwood? Oh, she's in Impact. All right. Josh Barnett and 0-1. Sure, that makes sense.
That works, yeah. Okay.
All right.
It seems pretty quiet. It seems quiet, right? No big break-ins here.
All right, everyone. That's going to wrap it up for this week of the Distraction Books TEW. I'd plug stuff, but this is going to be in like 2 weeks, and I have no idea what. Well, check out the Distraction Reviews, where we watched The Chaperone 3 weeks ago. Tuesdays, we do review movies starring wrestlers. Thursdays, we talk wrestling. And Saturdays, we book this here program that you were watching. So we will be back next Saturday with week 3. It is the go-home week for myself heading into a Backlash. So everyone check that out next week, and we will see you then.